Eventually, Adeline comes by and brings 2 fresh trots to the table and kind of glancing about at the unique tension in the air right here. Would you like anything as well?
Oh, yes. Lots of baked goods if you have them, please.
Pork belly if you have it.
I don't think I've seen you eat anything other than pastries.
I really like them.
I'm kind of concerned for your well-being. It's fine. I'm not that concerned. Eat whatever you want.
Thank you.
I'll have a bacon, some, whatever.
All right, pork it is. I'll be right back. For Jester and Beauregard, there's a knock at your door.
Oh,
God.
hello?
Please open. It's Crown's God.
Whoa. Hold on, I'm naked.
I don't know. I mean, do you want to put clothes on? I mean, should we take our clothes off?
No, well, is there anything? Did you say that because you wanted to tell me something?
No, I just wanted to make them wait.
Okay,
like
I'm
that.
dressed now.
I like that. It's very like we're giving them. We've already got the upper hand. Okay.
It's a power
Do we invite them in, or are we gonna? We're gonna invite. You open the door. I'm gonna sit. Unassuming on the bed.
Knock at the
All right.
Come in, please.
Oh.
The door. The door opens, and there are 2 Crown's Guard there standing. Just kind of shields at the side.
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting you.
Oh yeah. Hi.
I lift Beau up to the branch just because.
Okay. Kind of feels like childhood, you know. It's kind of. Do you want up here?
Yeah, I'll jump.
All right, I lift her up.
Okay.
So we sit up in the branch.
Okay. Cool. It's a nice view.
It's impossible to believe him.
Is there anything carved in the branches and in the tree trunks?
Make an investigation check.
The tree eats you.
Shh, don't spoil it.
18.
18. No carvings of names or letters, but you do see what appear to be a few knots in the tree that currently have been carved out and probably made a home to a number of woodland creatures.
I've never climbed a tree before.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This is really pretty.
Yeah. What do you think lives in that hole?
Probably very small unicorns.
Have you ever seen a unicorn?
Yes, I've seen many.
Okay.
The little ones can be as small as hamsters.
Pocket unicorns?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do you find such things?
All over. You just have to know where to look.
And believe.
She's starting to believe.
What is it like being in your head?
It's pretty great. Yeah.
And Jester, we kind of agreed not to put anyone in harm's way in an excessive manner, so
When did we agree that?
did we not?
I don't remember that either.
I don't recall making that arrangement.
Did we agree to that?
Maybe I thought that was an unspoken thing.
Oh. Usually when you agree to something, you have to say it out loud. Most of the time.
I believe you're right.
Unless it's like, we just agreed to it. You said it.
What did you agree to?
I can't tell. It's a secret. Oh, but she's serious about it, I can tell.
You're so good at this.
Well,
Wow.
my social anxiety is getting the best of me. I'm taking a walk. Goodbye.
What if I gave Jester a ride on my shoulders
Boy,
while we walk?
a good idea.
On a moving cart.
Or
What could
while
possibly
we're
go
in the car.
wrong?
You've seen Teen Wolf,
In the
yeah?
car, and you lift me up.
And I'm holding you.
I like
Could be
it.
kind of cool.
I'll allow it. Go make a perception check, Jester.
Oh, really?
Here goes all of Jester's teeth.
19.
19. Make a strength check.
Okay. Is it like a saving throw or just a check?
Saving.
Just a check.
Man.
Straight
Just
up.
a check.
Straight up.
Come on, roll a 20. Make it happen.
That's
There
it's
you go.
okay. It's a 14.
14. Okay. Right as your eyes catch something, you drop for a second, but Jester is, or Beau's beneath you, going, oh, it's barely holding you up. The elbows are starting to buckle a bit, but rallies and holds you up, still above. You kind of flatten your back out to give a graceful pose as you look ahead.
6'4", 6'7",
flying, Jack.
6'8".
Yeah, you are.
4.
As you guys are coming up over a hill at this point, you get a good view down, and you can see between the tall grass and the high weeds that are beginning to cluster this vicinity, there is a series of large hills that kind of all break down into this valley where the grass just ends in this area. It just looks like it's barren rock and dirt. And you notice, with that perception check, what looks to be a few carts, what looks to be a few broken boxes, what looks to be some tables or contraptions in there. There's some semblance of civilization here amongst these hills off the road.
There's carts! I see the carts!
Are they?
I jump up and down in her hands.
Oh, God!
Are there
She
people
drops
in
you.
the carts?
So we have one gnoll that's attacking you with a spear. That is that's a 12.
Yeah.
So you just deflect it with your sickle, which you've unhooked from earlier. Just kind of grab it and off to the side, parrying it. The skeletal witherling rushes up and is going to attempt to strike at you with a bite. Actually, it's going to like lash out with its horrible bony maw. That is going to be a 10.
Ha!
You actually pull the shield up behind him, and ting! You watch his teeth kind of shatter and break and fly off around the
I look
exterior
over
of the
at Beau
shield.
like, I'm doing you! Good job!
All right, I finish reading everything. I kind of go over to a sleeping Jester and just pull their blankets up and tuck her in a little bit, and then I crash out.
Okay.
Should we go to sleep?
Let's go to
Yeah,
sleep.
why not?
Yes.
All right. You guys make your way back to the leaky tap, heading up to your rooms, and eventually find yourselves falling to sleep. However, the distant thunder rolls continue to kind of quake the muffled interior of the rooms you're at. The lightning strikes flashing through the rooms that have a respective window, and the heavy impacts causing you to have to wake up in the middle of the evening at times, the restless bit of sleep. A faint drip of wayward rain seems to have collected and found its way through the roof of Beau and Jester's room. And the pattering in the corner of this small building puddle causes you to frustratingly go and collect it, find something to at least keep it from making that noise throughout the evening.
Fold up a blanket and put it under there. It muffles the noise.
Okay, that's a good idea. I hate like like ticking or like repetitive noises. Like that's so obnoxious. That exactly like that.
Or like,
Yeah. That counts as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet that would be annoying if you didn't like it.
Yeah.
What about like
Keep it going, keep it going.
No, yeah, I mean that same umbrella category.
okay.
Yeah.
And then Oscar falls in love with her. And he carries her across a field and they love each other so much.
That's so great.
It's the most beautiful story, Beau.
Can we go to sleep now?
Yeah.
You guys
The hard turn.
all eventually find yourselves to rest for the evening. Alrighty. Anybody else have anything to do before the evening's rest, or are you happy to continue the next day?
Next day, for real.
Pillow fight!
Beau gets a little too aggressive with the pillow fight.
Ow, ow.
Right, one
Okay,
can-
just kidding. We're
Sorry,
done.
sorry,
We're done.
sorry.
Bloody nose, chip tooth.
Oh, that was kind of cool.
Did you know that we have a special weapon now?
I do as of right now with you telling me.
So this thing, you can get this mote of possibility. You get to basically you get to affect time. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but
That's
it's
awesome.
really cool.
How do you feel? Do you feel
I
alright?
feel like really powerful and stuff
Oh,
inside.
like how much more powerful?
Like 5%.
Punch me. I want to tell.
Okay, I'll punch her.
All right, we'll go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh, jeez, I dropped it. That doesn't count. I don't punch her very hard. I feel I'm gonna pull my punch. Because I only rolled a 5.
Sounded like pooing my pants.
I mean, if you're not dodging,
Are you not
I'm like, come on.
yeah, then you hit her.
Oh, I hit her? Yes!
Okay, so now I roll for damage.
Well, it's 1 plus your strength modifier.
4 damage.
You take 4 points of damage from a sheer punch to your shoulder.
Holy shit, Jester! What the fuck? Ah, okay, that's awesome.
Dead arm? Do you have dead arm?
Yes.
Wait, if I punch you in your ass, you'll get dead leg. Have you
No,
ever tried
please
it?
don't.
Yeah,
I
punch her
know
in her
exactly
back.
what-
Try to give her
Okay,
dead
I
arm.
think she is dodging this one, so roll for this one.
Oh, that was awesome.
Fight me! Fight me right now! Do you want to do it?
As you're doing that, some of the crowd that began to disperse suddenly like turns and starts like tapping each other.
What are the rules?
Just hit each other.
Okay.
Okay.
Round 1.
So, as you both charge into the center, starting seemingly with no purpose other than the necessary adrenaline to kickstart the rest of your evening.
It's not like it hasn't kind of happened before.
I need you both to roll initiative.
Holy shit.
I cast haste on Beauregard.
You piece of shit!
What is that?
Beauregard,
22.
Do I get to roll twice?
you roll
Because-
initiative.
Okay.
You did.
I did. 17.
Okay, but hold on, let me check real
It's
fast.
licorice. I just need licorice.
Did I notice him casting haste?
I didn't try to hide it.
Okay.
Okay.
Saving throws, not ability checks. So yeah, so you don't get advantage on your initiative.
Okay, 17.
17. All right. So you feel this sudden strange surge of adrenaline and energy. Time around you seems to slow ever so slightly as you watch Jester start rushing in to swing towards you. Faster than you expect, though. What are you doing?
I'm gonna punch her in the face and cast inflict wounds.
Oh, Jesus. You just got this.
At first level?
We were having funsies.
First level. I
Okay.
could do it at third, but I'm doing it at first.
Okay, so it's a relatively soft punch because you're using it as a delivery method for the spell. So it doesn't do any actual punch damage. However, you do have to roll to see if you connect. So make a melee spell attack.
18?
That hits.
All right.
Oh no.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Oh no.
I believe that's 3d10 necrotic.
10, I think so.
Oh, God.
Let's wrestle. Okay, face in your face.
Third level's like 5d10.
What's the wrestle? And you shoot him in the head. Like what?
17?
So you watch as your energy suddenly is instilled within your body. Your vision goes wide. All the colors come into focus, and as soon as you look up to see Jester to distract yourself from the sudden sensation you've never experienced before, the one thing you see is this fist connect with your chest, and you all watch as a series of blood vessels in the sides of Beauregard's face and neck suddenly just burst and splash blood in different directions. You see white for a second. Your body is racked with pain, and you recoil briefly from just the sudden shock to your system.
With this flash of action, I mask my voice and go, I've got 5 gold on the horny one!
The fuck, Jester?
All right, it's your turn.
Do some like It Man, like all the way down her spine. right in the fucking ribs. Yeah, I'm going for that.
All right, so you got 2 attacks now.
Caleb
Okay.
is stress chewing on the licorice root that he used to cast the spell.
You don't have your shield in
Do
this
I-
because you're fist fighting, so your
no.
AC is technically 2 lower.
Oh shit.
So extra attack action.
Okay, the first one definitely hits with a 20.
Yeah.
The second one is a 15.
No, it doesn't hit.
Okay, and then I am going to spend a key to do stunning strike.
What's your AC?
That's
What's your AC normally?
Normally 18.
Yeah.
So.
Just cracking it out.
Okay, hang on. Stunning strike. As in 1 key. Do I have to? Hang on. Sorry.
So you roll damage, and then
Roll damage, and then do I do?
and then she has to make a saving throw.
Okay.
I believe it's a Constitution saving throw.
It's not great damage. 7 damage.
7 points of bludgeoning damage as she begins to just pummel you repeatedly across the front of the face, down into the side of the torso, and
Not yet.
I need you to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw, please, Jester.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
You guys are fucking each other up.
5. No, 6. Oh no.
Okay, as she continues down your torso, there's a one portion of the back of your armor where your spine is exposed beyond just the clothing you're wearing. And after she finishes the round, she uses the momentum and just strikes straight into where the base of the
Pointed
spine,
knuckles,
where the nerve would divide down into the pelvis. And at that moment, your entire body locks up, all your muscles all spasm at once, and you are stunned.
And I have another attack action because of
I
haste.
think I pooped myself on my ball.
I walk over to the other side of the crowd and go, I got 10 gold on the one with the bandages. Try to whip up a betting frenzy.
It's just you against you.
Now the haste. So the haste doesn't give you a fourth attack because what haste is it gives you
An extra attack action.
an extra attack action. Yeah. So you have a bonus action. So yeah. So you can attack with your staff if you want to, whatever your main attack is, and then you still have your bonus action.
And then I still have my bonus action.
Yes.
Because the stunning strike didn't use my bonus action, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I still have. That's not great. That misses. I rolled a natural 4. But then I still have.
Hold on. She is stunned.
Oh, right. She's stunned.
So attack rolls against that have
So 10.
advantage. So you roll again.
That's a natural 1.
All right. So this hit, you do pull back and bang, hit the armor, unfortunately, and your fingers kind of snap back a bit, and you feel the numbness from the impact.
Oh, you keep your shield in your ass?
Yeah.
Ow! And then I have one more bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
That's 19 to hit.
That hits. All right, go and roll damage.
6.
6 already, so that's 6 bludgeoning damage to you. So as Beau recoils from this and steadies herself for the next round, Jester, you are unable to move. You're sluggishly try and get your joints to function again. You try and speak, and it comes out in like a stuttering phrase that fades away. Your tongue not listening to your impact.
Sorry, that sciatic nerve. Right in there.
It hurts already.
Too close to home.
Hit that practice dummy.
So that ends your turn. Back to Beau.
I'm gonna just
You know
do.
understand.
Once again, take my staff, and I'm gonna just gut strike her right in the stomach. The first attack.
Okay, go for it.
That's a natural 18.
That'll do. Let me double check and see when the actual stun wears off.
Forward, I'll take 5. 5 gold. I've got Jester.
Why are you using
Until
a
the
real
end of
name?
your next turn. So you still have advantage on attacks against her.
Let's see. Okay, now I'll take that
that
18. That first strike is 12 damage with my staff.
12 points of bludgeoning damage as the staff slams right into your clavicle, shoulder area, almost knocking you off your feet.
And then what? How did it? I'm supposed to state flurry of blows
Damage, she said?
as my bonus, right?
Correct.
I get
That-
one, But I
yes.
get one more attack, and then I can do flurry
I'm
of
gonna use
blows.
my reaction
Correct.
because I'm not stunned to use hellish rebuke
Technically,
on
you're
you.
still stunned until the end of her turn.
Is what Jester thought.
Are you at?
Second attack. Okay, 18.
18
Is that
hits.
the hasted one?
This is just still my regular attacks.
Alrighty, so this is the second strike with the staff. After one knocking her back from the shoulder blow.
I'm gonna do 6 damage, was cracked just right in her gut.
All right.
Knock the wind out of her.
The wind gets knocked out of you from a sudden blow to your stomach area.
And I'm gonna do flurry of blows.
Oh no.
Blood Curse of the Eyeless. Full strength.
All right, go ahead and take your damage.
On who?
So your attacks now, all of a sudden your vision goes black. For whatever reason, where they saw the brief bursts of the veins from the first strike from Jester, you now watch as bits of crimson begin to pour out of the corners of Beau's mouth as her eyes go over black. So you don't have advantage, you just have a straight roll for your attacks.
Okay, first one. 14.
Nope.
Second one. No, even worse, natural 4.
All right, so yeah,
Keeping it fair.
eventually your vision comes back, but your knuckles hurt from the fact that you just punched twice in the thickest parts of her breastplate.
And I have one more attack action, right?
Because the haste you do, yes, and that one has advantage because the blood, yeah.
14, 20 total.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
No 12 damage.
Conscience.
Oh no.
And with that,
That was pretty good though.
Jester got one good opening blow. And then,
And then Caleb fucked me.
I mean, partially. But you also chose a fist fight against a monk, which is a rough scenario.
Fight Club!
The whole crowd goes,
Yeah!
Sorry, Jester.
Jester's
Oh
unconscious.
wait. Oh, I thought you were going to Ford. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just being my same awkward self. It's fine.
Guys, she's our healer, so.
Oh shit.
Can someone. Oh my god. She's dying right now.
You watch as one of the patrons of the bar comes up with a small jug of water and just kind of throws it in her face.
Whoa!
Is she okay?
She's at 1 hit point.
That was seriously awesome!
It was like
Dude, what did you do? That was crazy.
I would have done it worse, but I thought we were taking it easy on each other, and then you went crazy on me.
Well, I kind of got a little bloodlusty after that. I'm so
understand
sorry.
completely.
What is the gentleman doing
How
during
come
all
you
this?
were hitting so much though? Because usually you don't have that
watching.
much
I don't
speed in
really
you.
know. Do I know that he cast haste on me? Would I be aware of that?
Not at the moment, no. There's just this, and you're still affected by it.
I don't know. Maybe it was a relapse of those mushrooms that Molly and I did. I don't know.
That was a while ago.
Fast, all cooked up. I don't know,
She's great. I don't know. I feel really good about myself right now.
About this point in the
Okay.
conversation, the adrenaline leaves your body, and you almost keel over. You become suddenly super lethargic and exhausted.
Oh God.
Definitely the mushrooms.
Ooh. We're gonna take a nap after this, right?
No, we're walking out of the city. Miles.
Fuck.
I sent Fromkin over to start lapping the blood off of Jester's face.
Oh, hi, Frumpkin. You're a little evil creature that drinks blood.
The crowd begins to go back to their scenario. Some of them seem confused by the display of joyous hugging afterwards. Some seem to be down with it, or like, yeah, this is what it's about.
I kind of take my canteen and kind of clean Jester up and try and help her out because now that the adrenaline's wearing off, I'm feeling a little guilty.
Perfect.
No, it's totally fine. I did it to myself.
The barkeep comes over, Dent, and brings one of the lanterns off the wall and opens up the hatch. And there's a ladder that leads down inside. And literally, they've cleared out most of the ruin of the old establishment below it. And there are 4 separate rooms with a small hallway between, like a cross-section hallway, that are built as a subterranean sleeping quarters.
Awesome.
I'm very
There are no windows. It feels very much like a prison cell with a bed, but it's functional.
Are there 2 beds in the rooms, or is it just 1 bed?
1 bed per room.
Oh boy.
Feels very trendy.
Time to snuggle up, Beau.
Let's do it.
Who's taking Kiri?
Oh, Kiri's staying with us.
You guys begin to.
We wake up all cuddled in a pile in our room.
Yeah, just floofy with Kiri
Yeah, with
kind of in
Kiri
between.
hanging out. Yeah, like a little cuddle pile.
Yeah.
It's sharp.
You don't sleep with the daggers, Kiri. You have to remove them. We should have taught her that last night. That was important.
pretty.
Good parenting.
I'm glad we're alive. And then I also get a flower necklace for Jester.
Oh, that's on the other side. The next person over there, you see, it's this kind of portly-looking fellow, maybe in his middle ages or so, is kind of resting inside of his neck almost. It's like resting inside. Hi. Yeah, the flowers are gonna run about it's 5 copper per string. So, do you want just one?
I'll.
Bring him with us.
He's got like bunch of them tied up in his hair and like hanging off his neck.
Do you also do braids?
Braids are across the way over there. Cindy does the braids.
I'll just take one.
All right, that's 5 copper. Thank you.
Please
Thanks.
tell me he has like a short sword and can fight.
It's gonna keep collecting pathetic characters to fight with you.
We're carrying that guy. I'll be happy every night.
Miners.
It's the best front line you could hope for.
Yeah.
I catch up and I give Jester the flower
As
necklace.
she starts to run up, I go, ouch! Just take off.
Opposite.
Lord.
No, I'm kidding. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
it looked like you. I'm sorry if it smells weird.
Oh, wait. I guess it'd have to be like this.
That's orange.
It's beautiful.
I take out one of the poppers and I throw it on the ground. What happens?
Okay, so if all the rest of you are in the area,
Everybody's my type. I'm really.
I was at the door. I don't know how big the place is.
if anybody else steps into that zone, you have to make a saving throw.
I was going to do something before
So
Jester
what?
did what she
Yeah.
did.
What was your question?
Who are you attracted to? Do you like me? Are we friends? Do you really like me and stuff?
Make a saving
That was a
throw.
layer of questions.
I like you. You're nice.
Really?
Yes.
Charisma, right?
Yeah.
What is it? Christmas saving throw? 16.
Yeah, you resisted.
I like you a lot. Here's the deal.
You guys did come to save us, though. Thank you. Really.
We did.
He laid down his life for you guys. He was the best of us.
We had no choice. I mean,
You did. You did have a choice.
Yeah, you did. You could have let us go. I wouldn't be telling you the truth if I didn't say I didn't consider it for a couple days.
I would have laid down my life for you guys.
I would have tried to heal you back.
Thanks, Jester.
Sam, would you like an animal
Is there
companion?
anything we can't sell?
Well,
it?
I should probably
Leave it out over
hold
the
them to
middle.
see if they
Crack it.
will like me or not.
But of course, here. Takes one cub and hands it to you. And they look like they'd woken up not long before, and they're kind of like big paws that are kind of oversized for their physicality. Kind of hands the other one over to you, and as it hands the other one over, this one gets like climbing up your shoulder, gets a little rambunctious, and it's kind of across the back
They're
and
so
shoulder
cute
area.
on
And you're kind of
you.
holding
I
this.
mean, should we have some tigers?
should we have some?
They look very happy with you.
I'm really happy with them. Wait, if you buy the owl and I buy a weasel, is your owl going to eat my weasel?
Would the owl eat the weasels?
There is a reason we keep them in separate cages, yes.
Well, could we teach them to be friends?
That is up to you. I cannot guarantee success in this endeavor, but you are welcome to try. Being a natural predator of the crimson weasel, I would not recommend it, but it is your purchase.
I kind of like a challenge.
We have one more. This is a trained creature because we have to train them initially, or we cannot keep it with us. Turns around and pulls out the side a tiny little puppy. It's like a soft kind of brown puppy with a bit of fold.
What are you doing?
And
Are
pulls
you
it up.
crazy?
What?
What's the matter with you?
This one is 100 gold pieces.
What can it do? What does it try to
Yeah,
do?
well, it is trained to stay within its cage, because when it gets excited and it pulls it over towards you and the tail kind of wags, and then it vanishes from his hand, and then appears on the ground next to you.
Motherfucking blink dog. I mean, I'm not there.
Appears on the ground next to you and is like, and kind of curls up and starts like
You buy that
nibbling on your boot.
How much is this
It is
one?
100 gold pieces.
100 gold for a cute blinky dog?
Is the owl the natural predator of blink dogs?
No,
Or would the owl-
the dog is too large. The dog will get larger, I will warn you. It
Will the
gets
dog
too,
eat the owl?
probably not
How
unless
much
it...
for the dog and the owl?
I want the dog for sure. Yes.
Yeah, it's a bird of prey that you have to wear a glove to handle. How awesome is that?
What do you do
tigers.
How much was the
How much for
weasel
the lot?
again? How much for the weasel?
The crimson weasel is 20 gold pieces. The
think-
blink
okay,
puppy
Beau.
is 100 gold pieces.
Taliesin and Caduceus have very conflicting feelings right
You
now.
ever eaten tiger before?
We should split the dog and we can have a pet together and you can room with us whenever we go anywhere.
Okay, yeah.
And then you can
I've
get
never been so
your owl
disappointed to have
and
rolled a
make sure he
vegetarian
doesn't take my
character in my
weasel because
entire
I'm
life.
definitely getting the
We're
weasel.
gonna get the weasel
I'm
too.
waiting.
Okay. Here's my question. What do we do with all these animals?
That's a very good question.
We're gonna get them, but what do we
But
do?
they don't
with
want
them? Why did you put this in
Yeah.
front of us, Matt?
I know.
Why?
You know exactly why.
What should we name him?
Oh no.
I don't know.
What do we name him?
It's too much.
Nugget.
I'm not against it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nugget.
Nugget the Blink Dog. All right, so mark that somewhere. You have your Crimson Weasel, you have your owl.
What about the owl and the weasel?
I'll kind of think about it.
Nothing is more important than this.
There's no rush. Thank you very much for your commerce. If there is no other purchases, we will continue our journey northward.
Nugget.
Good luck to you.
We are
You as well,
home.
tall friend.
Nugget.
All right, up top. Everyone gets back into the carts, puts the rest of the creatures away, and
We feed them.
Yeah, where do I feed it? Can we get a carrying crate?
the carts kind of roll to a stop, and one of the hands comes over, and it's kind of like a younger woman, the one who's been kind of helping with the birds, comes over with two small satchels. One hands it to you, and it is filled with about 10 dried out rat corpses.
Yeah, cool.
Don't let Nut find that.
The other one is filled with what looks to be like bits bits of dried jerky and dried fruit.
Is that for the dog or
for the dog
weasel?
and or the weasel, based on what you want to do. And then the cart continues northward and is out of your periphery.
Are you double guns like weasel and dog?
I
And
got weasel up here, dog right here.
what's his name? Poof? Nugget?
Nugget. And we are home.
We're home.
Always blink to us.
Make an animal handling check on the blink dog.
Oh god, he's gonna like just blink away immediately and then.
And it's gone.
Into a tree.
Actually, oh,
Okay. 12.
12? Okay.
Be cruel,
It-
Matt. Do it.
Blinks out of your hand, and you feel this weight up in your horns. And you look over and see it's like slipping off of her horn, trying to hold on. It's just like its hind legs are kicking up, trying to get leverage.
We got you. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna love him.
Oh, it's so cute.
We have a dog.
me.
What the fuck did we just do? I don't
know. Why did we do this?
I don't know.
This might have been
This
a
was
bad
like a
idea.
red bear person.
Yeah, totally
You've gone so far and traveled so much. You have to tell me about what you've done.
I will, of course. Do you want me to finish lacing you up? Your performance is tonight.
Yes, it is. Please, do not mind. She knows what to do. And so now in front of the mirror with you behind her, she's looking at you through the mirror over her shoulder as you're helping lace at the back of her bodice. And
We went to a town and it was burned down and we killed a bunch of gnolls and we took off their ears. And then we went to another city and we fought these fish people in this swamp and it was really crazy. And then,
My
oh my gosh, you
goodness.
should meet this monk girl that I know. She's crazy and she fights with her fists and also with a staff and she's really strong. And there's this other girl who has wings. And I tell her all about it.
all right, and she's just enthralled, like just listening to all this. And
Do you ever wish you could do what she does?
Be that pretty and graceful and
Yeah.
sing really good and have a bunch of people think she's wonderful.
Yeah.
No, of course not. I like myself just the way I am.
I think you're pretty and graceful and pretty graceful.
Thanks, Beau.
Your singing
Yeah.
voice is nice.
Thanks, Ford. When did you hear me sing?
When you first told us about your mother.
Oh, that's right. I did sing for you. You're welcome.
It's leaning on the edge, and I just go, Caleb, this is boring. It's just blue.
I'm blue.
Jester's more interesting to look at.
you're clammy
Should we
and
try to
Heal you or something?
heal you or something?
I am great. I'm awesome.
You should.
Are you
This is-
itchy?
Okay, you haven't been around her as much. When she tells you don't do something, well, usually don't do it. But okay, that's weird.
Maybe it's a human thing.
She's got.
She's
Are you okay?
hiding that she's actually
proud.
not okay.
hold on.
Before they leave and before we all go our respective ways, I go, all right, listen. Rich people love to have safes, but they love to hide stuff in the walls of safes. Like false bottoms in drawers. Stuff like that.
False backs, too safe.
False backs to safes. So, even if you get in and you think you find everything, double and triple check, all right? They love to write shit down. I'm telling you, it's there.
Okay.
He's stolen from a lot of rich people.
Yeah. She saw mail one time.
I know. It's sort of her defining trait.
That
All
and
right.
her beautiful hair.
Thanks.
When you laughed right after you said that, I think that was very insulting.
Was she not complimenting me?
No, she was laughing. She was laughing at you.
I wasn't.
we're
Beau.
ready.
I love your hair. That I wasn't laughing at you.
Just go steal from rich people.
I wasn't laughing at you. I love your hair.
Let's do this.
Jester.
Okay. Okay. So I remember we went to the Plant King and we took the path to get to him. How far away is the base of his mountain, his stairs?
From where you are right now, it's probably about, I'd say, somewhere between 12 and 1,500 feet, maybe?
Okay, can I get 500 feet on the path to there with Dimension Door? I grab Beau around the waist and say, come with me! And I cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
10 feet above the ground. I say, get ready to land, so that I don't land on a person.
Okay. All right.
Well, that was the weirdest 7 days I didn't know I had.
Yeah.
Jester, are you all right?
Oh, yeah, of course I'm fine.
You're a bad liar.
I'm a really good liar, Beau.
Sure.
I'm going to go to my room. And go to sleep.
Jester. I hope you know that my intention wasn't to abandon anybody, especially not you. I thought I was going to have to activate the damn sphere and it was going to open up a portal or something. I didn't know it was going to immediately take me away from the fight. I'm sorry.
Of course. Really. I was invisible, you guys. I wasn't there.
So we're all still friends?
Everybody else sleeping?
No, I should stay.
I'm gonna stay up.
Okay.
Of course.
All right.
Just watch.
Before I go to bed, I would like to talk to Jester.
Go for
Unless
it.
Jester is having some alone time, and it doesn't seem like it's the right time.
No, I'm just I just want to be able to control water if something happens, you know?
Oh, you're here keeping watch. It's a good call, actually. Gonna stay up much longer?
Well, depends on the storm, I guess.
Yeah. Motion sick?
I'm okay.
The wood is creaking with each shift of the boat as the waves tend to climb higher and higher, occasionally slamming into a valley between.
It's
Kind of feels like a carnival ride.
It's a little spooky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun though. Listen, I just wanted to talk to you for a moment. I'm not really good at this sort of thing, but you know, about what you said last night. About being a good liar. You're right. You really are a good liar.
Thanks, Beau.
Yeah. I think it takes one to know one. And I think being a liar means when I know you're not. Does that make sense?
Yes?
And when you are. Look, we all get sad. I just want you to know that. And I haven't told you really any of this, but I also had kind of a lonely childhood. So, yeah, I didn't have a lot of friends. My father was very protective because of certain things that he believed. And so I wasn't allowed to have a lot of friends.
Oh.
Really any friends.
You could have used the traveler in your life too, then.
Maybe. Maybe I would have turned out a little bit more like you.
I admire that in you. You know, in my loneliness, I just got angry and turned to bad things. But in your loneliness, you turned to creativity.
Yeah.
And I think that's beautiful. I really do.
I'll tell you a secret.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm angry too.
Really? I don't think I've ever seen you angry.
It's a sight to behold.
I'd like to see it someday.
Someday. I'm sure you will.
And I'll be proud of that too. Anyway, I know you like to look for friends, and yeah, I don't know if I'm like best friend material. That might be like a lot of commitment, especially with my commitment of being first mate.
It's a really big, yeah, you already have a lot on your plate.
It really is, you know. So, you know, you don't have to look far for a friend. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
I give her a hug from behind as she's walking away.
You just hug her back from behind.
Thanks, Beau.
Love you, Jess.
I love you too.
Don't stay up too late.
Okay.
Jester just sees an arc of my blood through the water as I'm bleeding, and I cartwheel.
Make a nature check for me if you don't mind.
Nature check.
Yes.
I'll help Caleb over to the door
My
as
nature
well.
check weirdly sucks.
I'll help Beau.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's funny that my nature check is terrible. 13.
Deucey, did this happen?
Yep.
Really?
Really.
And you just knocked and a door appeared.
Yep.
Sorry, it shouldn't have come out of my mouth. It's inherently untrustworthy.
I don't know. I like that.
True, Beau.
Caduceus, just bringing this up. You know that Beau ruins every situation she's in,
You don't do that, Beau.
and is horribly abrasive to talk to and sometimes look at.
I don't,
No,
but
that's not
fair.
true. You're beautiful and you're also really nice.
I feel like between Beau and I, we cover everything very well.
All right. You guys make your way to Trust and Roll?
I go to, in one of these nights,
Okay.
I talk to Jester.
Yeah, this is perfect. Like as I'm moving along, any point you want to interject, just jump in. So.
You have that spell that you can talk to people or send them messages like very far away.
Yeah.
Like how far away?
Anywhere.
That's awesome.
As long as, you know, they're on this plane.
I do. Could you do one of those for me? To somebody? Is that a thing you can do?
Yeah, maybe I can try. It's usually somebody that I know of. So if you describe them pretty well, maybe I can.
Her name is Dyren.
Dyren. Okay.
She was a roommate at the Cobalt Soul.
Okay. Extra special roommate.
She taught me a lot of really great things.
Okay.
I just want to make sure she's okay because she got sent to the war front in the Jorhassian coast. Yeah. I think she's fine. She was just there to check it out.
When did she get sent away?
Well, when we were still in Zadash, last time that I was there, talked to her and she was leaving and then went back and yeah, she hadn't come back yet. So it's been a few months.
What does she look like? It helps me.
She's got a shaved head and she wears dark colored clothes.
Okay. Dark clothes.
And she's got like super buff muscles.
Super buff, got
because she's
it.
been working out.
And do you love her?
You know, we've had good times.
Good times. Good
Yeah.
times. Okay.
You know, and I think that's just the thing. Like, I have notes somewhere.
Okay, cool.
In here.
Cool.
You can keep just, like, in my head, just keep saying those things as I'm, like, just gonna think about her.
Okay, yeah,
picture
I'm just like
her.
meditating
Hey, old Dyron.
on Dyron, and as I
Dyron, the
meditate,
shit.
what
do you want me to say?
Hey girl.
Hey, girl.
Heading to Felderwind.
Head to Felderwind. This is Beau.
This is Beau. Might be heading to Zadash after that.
Maybe heading to the dash after that.
You know, just if you're in the area, hit me up.
If you're in the area, hit me up.
Booty call.
Booty
words?
call.
That's
2 more.
22.
Three more. That's 25 words.
Call me back.
Call me back.
I have no means to call you.
Nope.
Yeah, she can't call you back.
Oh,
I
right.
should've
Well,
told
but
you that.
yeah.
Wait, is this sending?
Yeah.
Sending,
And-
they can respond to you.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it's done in the past.
Oh, they can respond. That's fine. I totally forgot.
She'll be gone for the next month to the Blade Garden to help with the assaults.
She's in Blade Garden.
She's in Blade Garden.
You can respond
Narrow
to
it
this message.
down.
Got it. Blade Garden.
I told her that though before she sent it that she was in Blade Garden, because I would have known.
Waiting for the call back.
You hear a response. I do not recognize this voice, but I'm familiar with this magic. I am recovering in Blade Garden, but I'm safe. That's all.
She hit me up.
What? What? Really? I mean, of
Not
course.
me.
I mean,
Not me. Not she was hitting me up. You up through me.
Sure.
She's
Well, I
in
mean-
Blade Garden.
What?
She's recovering. She was hurt or something. She sounded either sleepy or like injured or something.
Oh, okay.
But she's safe now.
Okay.
So Blade Garden.
Okay.
She sounded way into you.
Really?
Yeah, like super duper.
Thanks. Thanks, Jester. It's a big deal. Okay. Hey, Jester. Since we're gonna try and be honest with each other and turn a new leaf,
Are you in love with me?
well, in a way. I didn't sleep with Dyron.
Oh.
She wasn't my roommate. She was my teacher.
Oh.
I don't know why I told you that.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Teachers are cool too.
You slept with your teacher?
No, I didn't sleep with her at all. I totally made that up.
So you just cared about your teacher.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thanks.
I know there's more pressing matters, but what did she teach you?
How to kick ass and take names, bitch.
Oh, fuck.
Cool.
Snaps.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's easier to pretend like you don't care.
Well, I figured you cared since you were checking up on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little transparent sometimes.
But I totally thought she was your roommate. You were really good about that.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thanks. Jester. You okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
It's just a little overwhelming, you know? I mean, this is some serious shit. And, I mean, I kind of just, you know, came from Nicodranis and everything was kind of nice. And the Empire's really fucked up. And everybody went through such horrible things, and I'm really sorry for everyone. That's all.
Thank you. But I promise you, if you stay with us, you will also go through some horrible, horrible things.
Don't worry, not. I already have.
Oh, good.
But I'm sure there is worse to come. We'll get through it, though.
I mean, nice is boring after a while.
Yeah.
We can get to nice, right?
I would like nice again. At some point.
I just want home back. I want to know that it's safe again.
I mean, I'm sure there's some beachfront property open in Nicodranus. Maybe if we, you know, work really hard, pull our funds, we can retire.
Yeah.
You're always welcome where I live.
So you guys eventually reach that point, and you begin to bed down. What do you do?
I'm just gonna. I think we should.
Put on a show. I think they need some entertainment. Yeah.
You mean like as in... Hey, we should go to sleep. Like
yes.
that?
Oh, I'm
So
feeling so tired.
My feet, they hurt.
Also, I'm not a giant lizard anymore. I'm not a big kobold. I'm me again.
Because you're a god.
That's right. I can take any form I want.
I'm glad to see your true form, mistress.
Yes. I'm glad everyone worships me like they should.
While they're shouting at each other?
Yeah.